since April. When I was going to do this video, I wasn't really thinking about these trend lines, these upper trend lines. We know ADA has been in this long-term trajectory to the downside, right? We've been tracking it this whole time. It's been lower highs. And I wasn't really thinking too much about just these lower highs, basically, and what ADA potentially is getting ready to do. Now, he's basically saying since April, ADA getting ready for a potential breakout, right? And you can kind of see what he's alluding to right here. It's getting very close to that trend line. But what he's talking about on these daily charts, the potential breakout here, it plays into the stepping stones that are required for ADA to get back above this huge trend line. So I really wanted to point that out. And in doing so, in telling this story of ADA potentially breaking this trend line that he referred to, what's happening right now is something special on the daily chart. It is always something special when this happens. It's ADA and the 20-day moving average. Now, if you're unaware, as we've been tracking this entire bear market, we've been tracking ADA fall to the downside for months and months and months, it's been just this struggle for ADA to stay above the 20-day moving average, this green line that you see here, right? We always wait for these breakouts above it, and then we wait for that just bullish support above it, the bounce above it for higher highs and higher lows, and it pretty much has not happened, right? It's always the same story of ADA falling back below that 20-day moving average, falling below the 20-day moving average. And it just keeps doing it. It even just did it in June, right? We got above it, and it was showing some promise until we saw the 50-day moving average rejection, and then boom, right back below the 20. So here we are again, and I have to keep tracking it until that time where ADA stays above it and shows support above it, and we're starting to turn the ship around, and this is why I'm tracking these things. So right now, here's the special move, as we call it. What I think is good this time around is ADA has really been consolidating for a while. This capitulation back in May, this is almost 2 months ago. ADA's been kind of just sideways trading, obviously with some structure in here that we've been also tracking. But it's nice to see that, right? It's not like it went and broke above the 20-day and then fell below and then it's just crashing, and then it's testing the 20-day down here. It's actually like there's been sideways consolidation and structure on these ADA charts, and now ADA once again above the 20-day moving average. I should say this. It's a new daily candle. There's 22 hours left, but first things first, this past daily candle that just closed a couple hours ago,